Hey there, email designers. Today we're going to look at a quick tutorial on how to work with multiple links, specifically links in image areas. So something we get asked a fair bit is how you can make multiple links on a single image. So here, for example, we have our nice background image and we've got our Shop Now button here. And so I can go ahead, create a link. I'm going to add that link and it's going to go to example.com. My store. Okay, so when my reader gets its email and clicks anywhere within this image area, it's going to take them to that store. So how would you go about doing something like this? So now we've got our spring offers over on the left there, and here we've got new classes that we want our readers to sign up for. There we go. Great second button over here. But the problem is, if I go to edit link and background, I still only got the one link that I can set for this entire image area. So what you want to do is you want to have this button go to a different sign up page and this one go to your store. In most email clients, they don't support this sort of image map or HTML links on a single image. You can't put a link here and put a link over here. The email clients get confused. Worst case, none of the links work. So that's why we don't offer that in Mail Designer. The idea is that each image area, so whenever you use an image, it's set within an area, and that area can have one single link. So this can be one link. This picture down here is an image area. This can be one link, and so on. So you can use one link per image area. In text, you can do whatever you want. If it's real text, like down here, a text area can have every single word could be a different link. That's no problem. But image areas, it's one link per image area. So how would I go about solving my problem up here? Well, the solution is fairly simple. Basically, use two image areas. So let's go ahead and do that now. I've already set up my image up here the way I want it. So instead of having to start over again, what I'm going to do is just drag this onto the existing image area. So if you drag it right over it instead of under it or above it, if you just drag it right on top of it, it's going to replace it. So let's go ahead and do that. So now it's replaced it. So now I've got a layout block with two image areas up here. It's not quite sure what size it needs to be. So let's go ahead and make that the right height again. And as you can see, our button and the background image and stuff, that's all still in there. And actually, if I resize it this way, you can see that the new classes and that button that I set up are also still there. So I'm going to just grab those. I'm going to cut them out. And there we go. And I'm going to make this smaller again. I'm going to drag up the other image area over on the right here. Make it roughly the same size. I'm going to paste in my text and my button. Okay, so let me copy over that image from over here. So just going to copy the background, paste it in. And that's been pasted in front of the other image. So I'm going to move it to the back. There we go. And now I have the same image. And what I can do now is I can just drag and adjust the image so it's sort of lines up with the other background. And I can use the cursor keys on the keyboard to get a bit more detail. There we go. Right, so now we have two image areas, and now I can make each have their own links. Let me just move that down a bit so it looks lined up. There we go. Right, so I'm going to go for this image area. I'm going to edit link and background, add a link here. This is going to go to my sign up page where users can sign up for classes. This one over here, edit the link and background, and this is going to go to my store. So there we go. So if I turn off the layout mode up there, so as you can see, you can do that basically to take an image, split it up into two areas, and then you have one visual element that is split up into two. So that's basically the whole secret to using multiple image areas and getting multiple links to those. One technique or one area where this is great for is with social media buttons. If you want to use Twitter, Facebook, Instagram icons, you can use one of these guys. So we have these image areas or layout blocks where you have like 4 or 5 even image areas, and so you can just go ahead and drag those in. Let's put that one down there, and that gives me lots of image areas that are all lined up next to each other. and I can use this one, for example, to put my Twitter icon in, this one for Facebook, and so on. We have 2 of those for each layout, so you can either have them where the mobile version is stacked vertically, or you can have it where the mobile version is aligned side by side horizontally, same as the desktop version. So that's it. That's our tip on how to get multiple links for images. Thanks.